Okay, so I'm talking low because people are sleeping. So I watched this movie and it's about a jury, okay? If you can't hear me, you're gonna have to put in headphones. Excuse me. So I watched this movie and it's about a jury, and this gentleman gets selected to do jury duty, and his wife is in the third trimester and she is due very soon, right? So he tries to get out of it, but they end up selecting him, and they're going through this huge process about it's a convicted person that has been convicted of killing his girlfriend or whatever. And anyways, I don't want to give the whole thing away, but it turns out the person that was on the jury, this gentleman, is actually guilty of the crime. It was actually like a hit and run. Um, Spoiler alert. But anyway, so uh, the whole jury could not make up their mind, and they kept going back and forth, and it was like going longer and longer. And he started to pick up on memories from that night, and um, other jury members kind of like were a little bit skeptical about it, but only one of them really caught on to it. This other gentleman on the jury. Anyways, to get back to the point, this is a lot like the spiritual trials and tribulations that a lot of people are going through, and there's a lot of people trying to throw other people under the bus for things that they've done and allow them. In the long run, suffice to say, the other guy got convicted. He is a past criminal, so like it's not like he's completely innocent, but he didn't commit the crime itself. And the guy basically said, well, if you end up doing this, if you say that this other person, he was talking about himself, is guilty, then you're going to get the press all on you, and then you're going to let another criminal back out on the streets, and then you're going to leave somebody with a destroyed home that has a newborn and everything like that, and you're going to destroy the family and blah blah blah. And so he was trying to justify the circumstance for his own crime, saying that, it kind of works out the way it did. And so what's going on right now is a lot of people spiritually are going up against battles with other people that they've had in their life, and there's a lot of people pointing fingers, and there's like even ancient depictions of people pointing the finger. It's almost like a circular thing where there's all these people and they're all pointing, and then in the middle, I think it's got I think it's the tree of life or the knowledge or something like that, and there's usually a woman in the middle of it. And same idea with the world card for tarot, and everybody's basically pointing at everybody else instead of taking accountability for their shit. And so what's happening right now spiritually is a lot of people are trying to energetically place blame or project on other people, especially those that have no idea what's going on. Like if they're not spiritually protected, if they're still brainwashed, if they have no, um, let's say, representation, and they're basically used as a scapegoat, they could be perfectly innocent people taking the fall for other people's crimes that they've committed. So know and do your research. I'm not necessarily just talking in the spiritual. If there's people that have thrown you under the bus before, build a case for yourself. Make sure that you have all the information correct. If you feel like you're being taking on the burdens of other people and it has nothing to do with you, and you've kept your hands clean, you mean well for other people, you're trying to keep the peace, you're a light worker, you're doing something good for the general collective, and you're not out to harm or hurt or steal or even kill another person, make sure you build a case that's solid for yourself. If there is no representation for you, you have to represent yourself. You have to be able to stand up and fight for yourself and your life and whatever life you're trying to build for yourself, okay? This might really pertain to a lot of you, and if you resonate, then you can understand what I'm saying. I want to keep this video short, but I'm going to post it, and then I'll continue with the readings for the new month. Happy December. I hope everybody drives safe, stays safe, and takes care of themselves. Make sure that you do your research and you keep yourself on your right path and do what's best for you, and don't try to judge too harshly on other people that you don't understand, especially if it's just like physical stuff or monetary or anything like that. Get out of that whole lack mindset. You are abundant. The universe is abundant, therefore you are abundant, okay? And if you feel like you're being scapegoated, make sure that you're doing the best that you can to get the right information and build a case for yourself and provide the evidence. Even if it's not in physical paper, you can do that too. But make sure spiritually you're cleansing and doing the best that you can for you, okay? If you like this video, share, subscribe. You're more than welcome here on my platform. I've got lots of other things. We've been going 3 years now, and I want to thank everybody that has joined this platform and even energetically been supportive of this platform and speaking the truth and getting what information can be shared out there for other people that may not be aware of what's going on right now. Okay?